match is here. A branch and then Joe, which may see account. Or General One, sir.
Oh, which means I can say, set match on your red card, which is Cremo, Yabo, and Yabo.
Okay, stand up for the champions. A brass song, yet the agudie munsem, and yet the Abramo has say a GLRadio, and Maso Egusua Mutien, and somewhere dear Bano, and I know she papa, and yes, and get one there over the weekend, not just a Carabao couple, so 80 echo, so Europe, a baby in Seminole Dawson, and then the Ghana Premier League, so matches Dudona, and 80 course, Nina, and Samaya Buan, and they are transia, yet didn't want my boy Eddie Abram. I say, has a GLRadio, yet transia and seven, dear quote Triba Bramine, and I'll bet you away in Jumadi, so the medical kind. And then you ever come, man, so ever call Nigeria, now face so, you need the Super Eagles of Nigeria, or more a technical advisor, some so and a technical director, when dear the Augustine Iguavon, now Yanana Abonkabo, at the Afghana Black Stars, wake up playoff match. And no ever cost on your 25th of a March 2022. No, Hana be a fatal say or qualified and no one man ball and a hunkobo, ya transy, ya didn't have a bremo and ya secretua. I be your phone in a I say, na so the near my ACATno, I would do any edge, ma'am. I be your phone in now, Oscar Nema. What transit and there no wire fe papa. We did, yes, and Ketua, Sanso Anna, said the near my ACATno, Joseph Atukwe Clotte, Jack 45 no, a face so, just say. Obia Transi, Dr. Percy, and so I say, Michael Enim Ado, I'll bet my friend Mikado, Michael Enim Ado, Mikado, or also Ajinegua, come on. I don't send some Abramo. Joy say, or also Nidiani Guru, and our face on, said the name of Prince Brown, a J Junior, Ken Morata, no. Prince Brown AJ Junior Omunina ajo mogwa fefefe e wa ase a ye de wa man bo 80 ebrem na yen sebre yen hyedan nche no yen ko na Oscar Nema emfa foreign news no engu ono mo sima dunum 15 minutes ye de foreign news no 80 me e de ebrem e wo GLRadio so ne hwe se de ye nema AC e wa ase nti I think that branch no o pincha no wa ase na emusa no se bibia ye find hey ni how ba你好吗？
我很好。
你很好吗？好。那今天有新闻吗？外国新闻吗？国外的？
有很多。
有英国有吗？
英国有，西班牙有。
西班牙有。对。好。那个打架那个国家有新闻吗？
没有。
乌克兰没有。有新闻是吧？
对。
哦，好的。昨天你喜欢哪个踢球的？
是那个人马队的。
人马队的，好，人马队可以。那国外新闻，预备开始。
我现在从那个 非洲开始
非洲开始的
Cup Confederations Cup
啊，好，非洲开始的，那可以，
对，
Gustavo Lima e você Gustavo Lima Neymar e você sai do chão lá.
Alright, me was just 15 minutes per me do too far phone close letter science so I can't name right so minty me and fambro now one some what my honey and also call me do too far echo PM and so I am a CHAO Confederations Cup now over the weekend game shot to me echo so with group stages no natural same patch of match day 3 out of 6 games no and no answer to me echo so one patch me the results no answer bro TP Mazembe to me transfer back on Cotton Sports me patch answer antimante Promise Eshabakon, CHAO FAN, Anso Antimante, Otoho di Oyo, Etna Fishabakon Al Mazri, and some Antimante, USGN, Esha 2, Asek Memosa, Ansum Antimante, Afenso Al Hitchard, Eshabakon, JS Saora, Okasatimwe, Pachomono Mutimi Heart of Folk, and so Erio Mufrimono, and Rampachomo Aqua Way, Etim Ansukofa Draw, Royal Lepas, and Susha 2, Orlando's Pirates and so Bomokan Makuma Kunsia, Negashan Pendra, Orlando Pirates and so Timisi from Epia Ghost Bebrena and so Timid Gomom, of Al Ali Tripoli, Anso Shetuma Pachos Zanako, Ansum Antimanti RSB Beken, Eshetuma Simba, Anso Antimanti Pacho Diam Yarma, 6th of March, and I'm the next games now, and Anso Ebet Makoso, so far Pacho 3 games, Yatima Power Group N is a pyramid Edikai, Ekra 9 points and so on. 3 out of 3 Al Ali Tripoli and Sukra 6 points Tosumiano CS Fasien Tosumian Sha and Sukra 3 pointers Zanako our group M Pachom and so any point Bia after 3 games now when we say because Ghana team Bia and so any immunity interested at Jam Pacho and so from the reporter and now man for Edeba say young African Internet Pacho they will equip him one of his latest Nina and so everyone and so about Orlando Pirates in Pachomo and so Ekra 6 points Edikan Ansu Group B, Al Etian, Pachomo Etosumiano, Ekra 4 points and Pachomo 1 game Ansu Abo, Afe JS Saora, Ekra 4 points Ansu Away Group B, Royal Lepas, and some any point Bia, after so far 2 games, Ansu Abo, Ulmishomu game Ansu against Al Etiada, and Ansum Ebetima Basho, and Tiomo Panegasampo Bibia, and Sotimabo 3 games Ansu Honum, Afe Group C, so TP Mazembe, Ekra 6 points Ansu Edikan. Al Masri Ekra 4 points, Atosu 2, Otoho di Oyo, Anso Ekra 4 points, Atosu 3, now 4th team, and Cotton Sports, Anso Ekra just 2 points after 3 games, Anso Adahonum, after last group, Group D, after 3 games played, Pacho RSB Beken, Ekra 6 points, Edikan USGN, Ekra 4 points, Atosu 2, Simba Ekra 4 points, and so on, Offense Asek Ekra 3 points. Anso Edasio, and to South Group Pacho Bianso any more what my record 9 Pacho 9 points no and so on. So far 3 games what my bonus 6-4-4-3 next group no and Anso Opina, but the San Samuel Otimonia and also Ako member Nasu Namo me Ramu and Pacho I am Crofon Cross let us free Europe urban amid Biamon, but a game of controversies and we put a gamer a team across Chelsea Asa Anso Wembley for the 6th time nothing so more final game and so copy so and I am Pacho Cup a gamer and also a Carabao Cup Asham and I made one Sembe pronounce Bronotimamunia and answer every wobber against Liverpool. Now after 120 minutes no Nature Pacho 4 goals and a VAR to me answer Rono so no answer your offside Neka Shampa and Quampaso Sagos no Nina answer to buy on toss yet Michel Mumias Liverpool Ashamu back on referee that Peter goals ningna eno enso adia pacho ejina entu enye after penalty shooters no etimi kopim se Chelsea lose by 11-10 honom na keeper obi ebon die pacho free enra ana Joe baby sisa bradia ni obi cancel Kepa as a blagger champion goalkeeper unim se super cup no obaye nsentweni bebre ama Chelsea etimi enso win here and pacho after 120 minutes no etimi enso ye Joe Mendy frimu ama Kepa ebeda musanka wonti me ne capabilities no mpacho ano enso antimafa ama mpacho otimi enso asai ne 11th ayamecha ball no opeja ball no enso de fa wi ma be sin the reporter yen second so mo gusu enso epe ball no ba bia omo enso entimi nyampacho sa ball no ne chene shempacho after 120 minutes no short appear game no makama ko 31 Liverpool bo mu 20 Chelsea boy 11 won kakra se sa short 31 nyina so ebi enso entimi Antoinette enso honom so far and one like I said before the game no N'Golo Kante nanko timi enso je Carabao Cup ya nanko waje trophy bia wosenka player etimeje waje Premier League ne bi waje Champions League ne bi Europa Cup waje bi waje FA Cup so UEFA Super Cup no waje and FA Club World Cup no so waje ono akura enso asawrom FIFA World Cup no so or the France enso atime enso gramu honom ntinanko romu senka baya ne sabe Carabao Cup na bia ekeme mpacho for fie enso antiman tota ama mpacho Chelsea team no omo ansum antimanje medu ebewrum awe mpacho stance ni mu na yensa aka chance ni bebre se na nema enso esiko Ebra the game no enso end zozo na fe practice no ebaso na fe fans na enso timo charge na hwene etimi ye ebra Kepa ball say ne per Liverpool fans no mu ejira po na chinyina nso de ni mpacho mu ma na mu enso ball no so adia na eno enso ewosro ma membre fu kakra bi enti me de me che kwa game e course no me de e mo na fe so watimi enso afilipi yen komra sesia
There's a run by Mount, Fleck stays down, this is Chelsea's moment. Oh, Liverpool survive again.
Enti 1 minute bia na rotation mpado de enso akoso amara ball no enso akoso na kese ball na 50-50 game ball no we eba mo pe na fetim we enso atima ba mo ha meresa ensam enso ja home unim say 120 minutes time no mpacho yetimi enso oye adwad man from Kepa eba ye na mpacho Thomas to e coach ama Chelsea no so watim adifani e Kepa mpacho say ball no we pe o say mo be bia enso emblem boy no na mo blame bia ho a omo amfama ono e titi no it's also no team yes searching is no na yenti awa ya kase asum asama mpacho Thomas to her team editu after the game with team and solo su hono.
Rarely I have seen a quality shootout like this, and was by far not a lottery today.
And before that, the goalkeepers in both teams were the standout players in this game. Yeah. I think a lot of people were surprised when you decided to substitute Kepa in, since Mendy had such a great game.
Yeah, but I don't think so that a lot of people were surprised. We did it in the European Super Cup, and we said we will do it again because we have statistically proof that Kepa is slightly better and goalkeeping in a penalty shootout.
Nekeshe mame menya ntentem emfama na keshe ampasu Super Cup no Kepa enso ebe remo ebe yesa sanchene we bi ba chi penalties na bi ama omo enso time we ni ntim pacho on na keshe ampa bibia enso e favor Kepa she obe oba no so obetimi enso aboati manu ntim pacho nam so a ono titi etime ma Kepa enso ba mo na mo eno so ntima fa 11 shootouts no so wantimi enso anchi kra ama mpachona no so ayadia enwa kakra the winning coach and judging club ono anso kakra anso editu joyen team masesia.
This competition is from time to time really difficult because it starts pretty early in the season and we have game after game after game, and then it's really difficult to find players for it and stuff like this. You need to be lucky a little bit with a draw. That was, I think, the first time that we were kind of lucky with more home games than away games, which is obviously pretty helpful. But the boys threw the
Negese Carabao Cup no competition bia eno enso den papa esanso de bia da etimi enso start early season na face sa cup we games no atimi enso start de bia da o se otimi nso nya new players o mandamo enso wo so na fame o enso etimi kona bibia enso etimi kama meresa sam enso mo Virgil van Dijk and etimi nso crown no as man of the match enso one example ko enso wa kire no so na anom enso den Chelsea unim se so far just 6 finals ultima ball in a domestic cup to Wembley no winning 1 pair and we Hazard but on the goal share against Man United team enso winning no but 5 akanin na so enso atimi eluso lusu by 4-3 Emma Man City lusu 2-1 Emma Arsenal elusu 2-1 Bill Asande Arsenal Leicester City 1-0 and after then runs to Liverpool 11-10 on penalties and Asaso enso Roma Bibia and so I come my Liverpool team no the club as manager at Liverpool team so far but what team and so the trophies no makama Champions League 2019 or team Super Cup 2019 after Club World Cup 2019 or team and so Jaya after the Premier League no amateur 2020 and after so this year was answer Roma waji amateur Carabao Cup no and some Edison na so far in the coaching career and the managerial career no so what team the trophies no makama ko 10 what team J5 and so away amateur Borussia Dortmund afenso was Ebegram and some away amateur Liverpool no so was some and so J5 and so the pisua may be Emma na what Mamunia and so echo na goalkeeper Kella or no Adam Emma Liverpool team no Mpacho and Ram Brapa Chelsea a man the frame no na obia anso himself you bet me anso a goalkeeper na frame am Mpacho a champion goalkeeper and some atimi apa na kisa Liverpool adi keeper eto bench ayusu academy goalkeeper Galha no bibia himself Liverpool bet me alusu na mum eno anso antimamba mu na mum come saka and say Mpacho Sakala na oye striker and some ewo honum ewo ni youth team ni mo kopim se Mpacho di 14 years no and o team anso ebeda pose ni mo enti eno ayen won kakra say o team anso Roma o team anso paisa go no e team anso de tuma me de chance no and so ma na fo team hunia and so aka FC Basha na champion dan do bebao efo anso diamia anso elusu by 4 na ma me fa to onim share so far in the month of February no Basha team no abo amateur 6 games I winning 4 I draw 2 Basha shed 19 goals I consider just 7 pair team no answer ya dia any answer team abre so far pato team sa team bomb 4 goals in the month of amateur February na bini article Madrid bomb 4-0 bomb 4 goals ahonom afemo sa Valencia and so asho 4 Napoli 4 and so G4 and afenso Bilbao and Ra and answer draw muswa sa answer come 4 here and run between Danny Alves after game no or in December to so a very lucky papa so only play but say Pedri and so Bobo and was Javi Sampa who talent and also as Pedri da and your reporter and also free but your sprint and so bar maybe a few so much money and also call me that's one sprint out here Jeremy Pina or just 19 years pair on Abona Boma Villarreal then Rampa to 4 goals and some one where a first player one and so amateur 4 goals in a single La Liga game and so my Villarreal team no a be answer and Sita with some man offensive what you answer and answer call Piers Morgan Akabi Edache Roman Abramovich one a bank roller na owner and I saw no answer open because what a Chelsea team no or say the content Pacho Abramovich Eddie team no answer the stewardship sir or more intimate areas so not trustees no and say Abramovich no what I am putting a chi it has some in Ukraine for some buy and so one Abramovich no one can assembly answer and fan Piers Morgan answer to be answered the money Abramovich but the sound some Emmanuel and also call Unimsan meeting tension check so FIFA echo share now after meeting no reporter na Empacho and no Albany FIFA force on ya deal more anti-meme and so new Russia form more and so chain when say omo World Cup playoff games apo nemum nyomo be ya back up and say Pacho Russia be more games no our neutral grounds afenso more games na and so behind closed doors nothing so omo sounds up with that omo flag with that omo national anthem no I feel Russia team no be as a union omo as a national team and so on and the reporter and so every over but English FA omo tia assembly promote track omo papa mpacho say say shame papa shame pers shame sam FIFA for anso antimi want man ban mpacho Russia amfa anso free government for body ni mo as a football nenso no reporter me say can say England for the track money Russia anso mobile Spain for add letter anso apa almost money Russia anso any bob so bo Poland for a confirm but the latest reporter answer the buyer almost the buja money Russia anso antimi so share mobile and answer the floor bar and rampart Amsterdam reporter me say can wo but Holland no any pa eco PM anso awoye me street so protesting against some way and answer FIFA for answer about say banning Russia no and so mu answer fan free World Cup no number and say kobo neutral grounds no but Amsterdam na nipa bebre answer atwa answer kroma can be edited FIFA afenso wo Berlin wo Germany no so any pa no so about them pimpim answer ebebo rama no mo so ede o madwen answer de basa ampa nya FIFA for de betu dwane so nsehunu sabe mpacho eno so eni kwansan anka no so etimisia me sansem ema no otma hunia and so akọ Brazil last week because Brazil players bebrea omobobo e me Ukraine no I stranded enya baby answer uncle no reporter me second and answer on the team no atimi omotimi akwa arrival and so awoye Romania sumdwema enkreba ne sampa omotimi atoto musha omoyen bokoboko sa akopiemo and so Romania so far place ni na answer obibia answer ho ye entipacho Brazil players me video ba ya omo se aban na mebo omo no omo answer atimi rama omo answer free Ukraine kuremo honum report ever and I made a man not money no so call long serving chairman Bruce Back reporter me saka and so no ever one amateur trustee member and so the man Chelsea unum se Peter Abramovich atimi and name 6 trustee and I'm penny form pacho I'm bet me form a cool face so I'm what my Chelsea duma so and brown no see or twen kakra e san pacho Russia Ukraine so sama pacho UK for atimi and so ban up on the reporter me saka Chelsea manager my head no one edi enso ebepie mo hobby John Divine enso ebewre mo honom Pierre Power enso ka ho Paul Ramos on enso kan trustees no Sir Hugh Robertson okaponi kasyewe one enso timai MP emfinsha bebre no enso twemo no so ewre mo hobby enka enso fuma na pajamedi ema no timahunia no enso ekoso reporter me say kan say sa trustees sango for 6 way reporter me say kan say omo enya enso anyuntomo so omo ebetimi enso ya juma but Abramovich ede show monsano ombetima ya nasem anso entim enso ya me sansem enso manotmonia and so echo but director Marina Ayaganoskaya one Peter check mpacho ebetim enso take care of a club no aspect be the same contract extension no new signings nina enso ebedam pacho sa mami we one mpacho Peter check enso nim na feso omotima bana bibia enso tima kama me enwonsem ne bim emma na watima hunia and also call Leo Messi. The last 5 games Messi abon and so nigga shampa why assist makoma 1 2 3 4 5 6 and so on and after watching and so asha 1 goal and so on na ukani na bompe Messi tima 10 assist nigga shampa Messi no the monde bon so dia de biata na no anso akosro amre no won sem bi ma ukaisha against Rams no utimi Emma assist kama nipa bebre afa no assistant headmaster and so on over the weekend against Saint-Etienne or team answer a boy brace and so assist more and Chairman for PF and assistant headmaster and answer Leo Messi Juma no answer di and made one some Brenama not Mamusunia no answer for over Sevilla team no see answer Adam Pacho and Liga no so almost 2 on Monday morning to your dear air cost so see between more any more than what first no just 6 points per and air to mountain over the weekend but a grand derby no etimi anso ekwohye repetition ansa ekan sa 3 points no amati sia no Sevilla team no ani anso tima pressure just 6 points ede ne modern team no so betimi across na fence so bibia tima kama be de honsam ne bi mo na fence so watimi hu ne no anso akọ mame fa won wura mu kakra anso our game sha etimi ba so over the weekend na fence so mentimi anso so na mpata begya fo wura nsam ne mo nsam do so papa na mo ne tinu se ampa ebeba na fo de ntachem ni na Ghana and so Timaba, no Timmy and Swahunia, and answer Echo, Uruko tennis kakra. Mampatu Chili open Ecoso, Offenso Alberto di GLRadio, and answer Coso Leon open, and some Ecoso, no Madandra Rafael Nada. Next up in the month of February, so one answer about Moka, so Timmy J Oxy open, Edison and some patrol, Adandra was some answer a room Mexican open, and Acapulco, and I said Acapulco, what to answer Rama, what to answer Che Cameron, no reborn 6464, and so on Ampacho, no answer Rama, what to qualify, what Rama answer next stage of amateur competition now, but I want some Nebim, answer Puso, what Chile open, and so Pedro Martinez, or no answer to me, answer to me, Ache, I have Sebastian, I have Bess, a Bono, I have 466464, one answer qualifier, one answer Acom, a Fewaya Alberto, the Ayagado Jara, but the competition emotional. Remember na family so Mari aya Bokova wono enso etna honum emampacho wotime kodin sese menso de my Sloan Stevens enso honoma nega champa sisi amano kase lia open no enso gusua eno enso ko Jasmine aya Paulini oni aya pacho Arena aya Bara emano omum enso etime ade apem soa first set ni gusua eno enso ekoso afi Vavara Krachiva oni aya Christian aya Kukova enso ade apem soa sa game no so first set na nampacho eguso enso aboa nega champa yede ehunsham nebi enso ma abjafo na fenso atiefo nyina so tima woni ha eno enso ekosto waso enso gusua wo enjoy ewa ji radio ne chine mpachitem Abraham no ye player ma Chelsea boy ne ko piem so EOS Roma na so far duma boy no enso di no eno enso adi ampacho wo sro EOS Roma etimi HJS Pizia bomoka ba ko mo enso antimante batemi Abraham kroya eno tim enso Roma team abo sago no so far 19 goals answer them AS Roma team na nega champa basketball dia boy no answer GB Verona omo achi Venezia abo mo kanu ayamiensham omo te kanu ba kon bacho e play for na Simeon ono ana bacho team bo hat trick answer them Verona answer one ma but sansam na ebi mo Torino etra fie hwan ka glory bo mo kamienu a omo team e ba kon sa solo she too Fiorentina bacho omo atimu ba kon Empoli bacho mo tina ho ama Juve bo mo kamiensham etimo mieno King offensive Vlahovic Dandra one etimi answer bo brace answer the team na bibia answer timi ko kama Saturday no but AC Milan need Udinese game no and etimi ko ende 1-1 January na fie man pacho mo Inter game na answer esa ko ende 0-0 Sportiva Salernitana answer etina fini Bologna answer ekotia game no and answer eko ende MHM 1-1 answer one ma ere semen bebe na answer mo na face home what team answer hunia and also ko mami mo table mu na fence ho mintimi anson ko after 27 games abo do na abo 27 bako be na fence ho awo Aston games anso bo Napoli de kan 57 points and pato sa kan AC Milan etoso mieno kwa 57 points the two teams no na ko the same points na lose the same games abo the same draw like I said 6 draws 4 lose na two teams na anso timanya AC Milan Napoli sro anso aya Inter omukra 55 points toto to the Juve kra 50 points on ansum era for so far but go quick no say that nega champagne Vlahovic on ewo Juve this year so 20 goals and what team answer abo organize team from Fiorentina ntini goals answer guswa what twaso 0 Immobile Lazio on answer 19 goals on answer abo bibia atima kama mamenko French league anymore na milika kra answer for na French mentimi answer and social but the cash segment Saturday Montpellier etraho eshetuma Rene bomokana makoma ko 4 Strasbourg and so ni team no game and 0-0 red card 2 and the team and so ko ama ni team no PSG HS in the team bomokana mianshan team back on Kylian Mbappe Lodin pacho wo brace and so on Leo Messi assist 2 and so the team no AS Monaco etna fima Rams bomokana mienwa Tikanu bakon Angus Asha bakon Lens eko bomo kanu mieno Brest 0 Laurent 1 sa game no show and so ya dia team ekoma Michel Lens team no Brest etna fie ama Laurent ebomo ka bakon anso Timothy Clermont etna fie ni Bordeaux anso ko tie 1-1 Metz anso etna fie and Nantes anso ko tie 0-0 Troyes any Olympic Marseille game no and anso and 1-1 hono fie Lyon etna fie ma Lyon anso ebomo ka bakon omo anso antimante mame ramo fa enkopiem anso ewo ya metram Bundesliga ne mo na mentimi anso emfa akra emfa ampio so reporter eno ebon ofiam etna afie ehwe 2 Stuttgart omo atimo back on nigga champa over the weekend results ha etime course ni bidan pachamede ma Leverkusen omo ehwe 3 ma Armenia Brentford anso antimante nigga she Diaby ono ebo Norwich anso antimante Leeds United traffic Tottenham Hotspur ebo mo kan makoma kona di Hati afe Kulusevski oni aye Hurricane son omo nyina etimi anso nya goals ne bia onim se after sa game ne pe Saturday awia ken and ebeto yesampa Leeds etimi anso aja aye Marcelo Bielsa so kwan se wonom anso emfa na juma fante wonom as manager of MH club no the last 6 games our boy wonya just 1 point per Leeds for say twakai open question so asam enti wontim anso kwa Crystal Palace omo etina fie ese ba koma Burnley ete saka no enti game end 1-1 Man U ne Watford game no enom anso ekoye 0-0 Brentford etina fie ma Newcastle ebo mo kamienu amepacha omo anso timante Brighton Aston Villa ko show mo kamienu a omo anso antimante Everton na Frank Lampard ne bona fu nyina ya ba ko pe Frank Lampard si wonya o se na ball bi penalty a o sanka mpacha Everton fon saka no motim edit saka no referee anso amfio mo o se ne bucket to what 3 years kwa sa ball no se na ball penalty o sanka Everton team no omo se atimika omo lusu 1-0 anso de Man City a this Man City for anso omo se okwadio omo demrika ba omo anso akọ West Ham ehye 1 Emma Wolves anso omo anso antimante enti ebetime se na ipio table se na tie sisia no ekonumagin anso ya Man United papa 4th position omo ekura 47 points ha omo abo games no do anso the same teams no bebre anso onom 27 games 47 points Watford Man U anso antiman get 3 points no amfem free omo sa enti 27 games omo abo no so City for the can ekura 66 points Liverpool ekura 60 points enti between Liverpool and City no so just 6 points but Liverpool one game boss Liverpool win pair Liverpool ebetimi anso akọ 63 na point gap no I just 3 pair no anso EPO no they were
anso EPO no why dey pa
as emotima ya super na Barca so ana oda 8th position ebrebia eno twam no Barca ba 4th sisia Meno the month of February Barca lose games and so one ma 6 games no omo winning 4 a draw 2 next say Barca sisi anu ti mo say na onu say Obama so far wa 5 goals
Obama call na
zia free Arsenal call Barca no about 5 goals and so at the match na enra osam and so the back on and so sisi ade o ti mo say Xavi eni aje papa o sisi ade team no enyema elko so
Messi the team responsible
yeah
sisi asamba Obama ya gba back now half as well so is there starting league them go you crowd
dan draw na de
now you coach now bobo now worry no 1-0 no one to me the change boy
or this striker
my let's just say for now the striker
goal no near tiapo mapa in 92nd minute now almost a goal
so na pin
because na ka 2 minutes na ya pon na boys no petre ni ade na omo ko funa tika has at that 7th now point gap no between has to the so they say baga but inshallah has also we are phobians we never
phobians phobians no spirit ne be ye djuma ebusiafo ye koye Oscar Neymar na the foreign news no it's me the bre ye braso se abadwafo so trase na omutu no sere ne abasa na omohwema bibia so etimi ekoso yepa etimi de mai enti Oscar Neymar e de ye kwa manfo nkro so ekofa foreign news no etimi de bre enti ye twa ye ba pena chese abadwafo nkan ni nyina abo awremu ewofudemu ase frem se Martin obetima frem keti ha ye GLRadio good emu sembre na aso a ye de ebremu no
Asante Kotokose Asante Kotokose Asante Kotoko
Okay, yasa transfer agudie mu nsem na yegusua ye de ebremo no said ye medical kan no foreign news no na Oscar Nema apegye ni nyina e de egu onom e de amaye weekend de na agopama so de pa isi abasa ene ma sha se kuyi e de momo Liverpool so na enra na nyasen enra nsem na ene koso e wo agopama so na said ye ene ma esi etie no udu oni chirima Dr. Percy atrase ewo eye efiase abuyafo ni nyina atrase ohwese de nema siti na Prince Brown AJ Junior obetima frɛ no Ken Morata ono wagina egwa sanso na Joy say the guru man no ono so wagina egwa kama enya sanketo of course Michael Animado enso atrase kama yede nsem no nyina ede ebrem live ewo GLRadio sanso na said the enema AC Etienne Oduani Echirima Abrantia ne dia so de Messi ono so etimi adwone ewufia sako de Messi ono so adwone ewufia se de emunzemina e de ebrem mama omu nyina akwa aba na yehwe said the enema se Joy say bibia e fine there say weekend there was stressa when you weekend there we just say it's just a what Philippa Mikado bibia fine there yeah, the radiasi. Yeah, the radiasi pa. Say bibia fine weekend di ekoye di ma team there.
Oh, ekoye pa. The fact say, gentlemen, winning to say, Ankoye, Ekoye, never very good. I was impressed with the way the boys play. They good game. Yeah.
Fantastic. No, Michael, any mad no. Mikado, Nidia now, the Aban. What the cat to join can. Sansuna, Michael, so what's in can. Sako de Bibia, you could yet.
When you can say, Bibiabo,
fantastic. We have always see a cycle de Messi no. I jam betom come we na jo mogwa come. Hey, Dr. Percy is watching egwa. Dr. Percy also wait my friend no. Aku te. Eku te. Hey. Eku te we are fine there. Akwete. Okay, akwete. Fantastic. Fantastic. I was a former much waiting with the message for your Facebook page, your back in Canada. Also, a WeChat fan page and so the far. Your back in 80 media. Come on, be also to me. I have fine 80 media. My family so much waiting my friend KT. Your mama quina Bantam so Liverpool, any Chelsea. Your mama quina Bantam so Joy. So the way Liverpool me boy. 20 sisi amenoka say Joy ne Joy Jinemu as Liverpool fan and Dr. Percy Jinemu as Liverpool na Michael Animado Mikado so Jinemu as Chelsea yeah me present me body in ba me so ka there we Chelsea and as we there Saturday nice on Chelsea. Okay, I see more do idea anywhere modia. I may shall say Liverpool for 80. You made a new good cost now. Say the na.
Martin.
Yeah.
Now then, walk off Liverpool for me and any Chelsea near back home.
And the Chelsea in a bit say air trasenka over John but ultimate Johnny. Chelsea needs to join it. Chelsea needs to join it. It denies a two. Chelsea ninja John enti na just say ye de be so banta na ye de hye so no enti say na America kan sima edu 10 minutes to 15 minutes yemfa hye so Prince Brown AJ Junior yemo akwa ba bibia e fine there
Martin nyame ato bibia boko ma so yen na also
ha so de bibia e kama enra de say emu ekoye ma de otimu we ne de
Martin asa meka sa no medi chia be ma eye de tene say ekoyi media to media
ekoyi de ma
penalty no out ne de na ato prep lottery anybody game you know I believe say a lack and a poor Liverpool side the game.
Fantastic.
Overall, it was a beautiful game of football for the neutral or no better say like or enjoying and over social media cassette these two German managers gave us top-notch tactics. It went now I thought say it was so good.
Enti ayam fan chances see I be free as your Liverpool for enti Liverpool for na kwan da mesra mo aya banta no homa yente mu nkai we kasa we na we opesa kasa na one knock door no na wa be ho yenko
join make kasa Liverpool na ma treasure mu but the best after is Dr. Percival CHAO FAN.
Okay. A couple of process here no game. Really a couple of connection.
Dr. Percy ubejina ho na me masa akode mute ne microphone na baby on as a sound na mwaye and this akode o tenka mute o microphone as a background dede sheda mwaye enti doctor to asomai.
All right, thank you, Sir Martin. Now since the dynamic ne DJ that can say Palmer Liverpool for because you winning Carabao Cup and even though Carabao Cup beginning near the over 3 years I ever be team finals it is a sign say man it is a sign that this season a bit me I won this year because as we have it Liverpool still for a lot of other silverware competitions that is Champions League EPL or chance as Waban FA Cup basically I think we have the chance to move on and this season mark my words if you grab treble grab it to be my mind because the team is on form players near the end bench near the end so on form club so is never disappointing so far so good and we check Carabao now Liverpool for land and on one of the boy from the beginning the bay money at there what second half if you are not want to sign on the other way in the near there to say I'll just say kudos to them and Chelsea so apart from say bad luck we always say they made the best we always say made the best team win the better team was Liverpool I mean Obeka say luck but penalties technique we go for 11 each and a boy that is the whole team the boy after Baku Patrick here I wouldn't mean that say luck in China man for so and better it will say at that moment at that time Liverpool was better at all angles, especially even getting to the penalty side. And the game also was just fantastic. It was beautiful, and we recommend you here. And congrats again to Liverpool. Better luck to Chelsea. Omasa or somewhere no more now. Liverpool team. Meet him next person.
Fantastic. Chelsea ni Mikado remind.
Martin, Mora can start it. Right.
Okay, Mora, and I Prince remove for Twasomai.
Yo, Sir Martin, if maybe Dr. Percy maybe you see, I ran a fantastic game for both, clubs, fans, and on the digital. Now, and Dano, Obekaya, Nayek, Chelsea. And any Dr. Percy or Mokase team and yet they are struggling. Now I'm catching myself. One of the players I'm make up as them because you for a low block opposition and FIA branding Chelsea struggle as a team, as a collective, no. So we share team more and more now. They are able to match them. A clear and a vivid example of how Chelsea is able to set up. And Chelsea ball, no champions should play. Now, and I'm a bit tired, no say, in football, say do penalties are a lottery. You can a lottery, lottery, no good team in the neck. In the Andrano, Osha, yes, no more war, or we now a penalty, unless, of course, goalkeepers need to almost no. Tell her that boy is a gem. Trust me, he's a good player, and kudos to Klopp for keeping his promise and staying true with word. The Obama boy and Hachi throughout the competition, and I was highly disappointed in Thomas Tuchel for benching Kepa. I don't know they are after tournament. They are qualified final. The boy was disappointed. You understand? You know, only I didn't even know Casano. Ocean is dreaming, but telling the boy wasn't happy. It's not even one put to comment this penalty. I will want to cry. On a normal day, they are Robertson and way Elliot or more penalty to you and Hona Kepa and died for more. But then he was not able to even read that. Obeshe Van Dijk for the same position, Ujnabo no grab but when it's near a this is a sign of a player who highly disappointed. But then the good thing if you are listening now, they also offer a few more as a positive and say the players give 150% against a Liverpool team that is touted the best in the league behind again Manchester City. I believe that, you know, again, but the big chances fell for Chelsea, which we should have, you know, taken them. And yet referee with their errors, we went for it with the game was said and done. You know, it was for Chelsea at the time. The one I'm thinking said no, Mandela was not going to be on our side tonight. That was what I was thinking. Of course, Liverpool will win it. That's one thing I'll just tell them. Say, congrats to them. But Dr. Pest, don't be you know, over the moon about this. Saying say like
what's wrong with the Liverpool junior side in the boy?
Well, one can hear junior side will Liverpool team against Leicester. Players on the boy no or can junior side many say Mo Salah no more go Afcon. Mendy's no go Afcon. You know, we cannot say you know players no obia to day in first 11. We know Klopp, he doesn't take cup matches serious. He na him or by England in the on 50 way Dortmund in Nasa no you take cup matches serious. You know, no and you new thing. Rebecca say they are like on field in the best. No and funny when a two muna waba final. It's way to final. And Oka say lost 2 finals, but on the third time he's always been lucky. And yesterday he was lucky. The word again is lucky. You know, you know, Liverpool and Chelsea with the Italy and I say like the other teams in the Champions League and also in the FA Cup going forward, you know, will be like trying to build castles in the air too early, you know, and also EPO, of course they can still challenge for it, but you know, interesting in the corner here. But then Dr. First Manamo won't get carried away. Namu to say like Champions League about it now. Defending champions. But the moon in the bar. Internet them amass and made the man with the see a nature in your normal Southwa.
And yeah, Mikado better as well.
Jose Martin. That's it. First of all, it's a money now. Tapesi Guru and a Sarkodie. Congratulations. Yeah, and your game nice. Though I was a little bit disappointed, but the fact that penalty, yeah, I was content with it. And as Morata Kayan, everybody gave 150%. You could see both teams. The game was nice. I mean, who could even say it's a Carabao Cup finals? To me, if you're watching Champions League finals, the game was really good game, high intensity. Just attack, chances, BBR. the keepers were on point. Be nice, but all the same, no. Dr. Percy, person about Hokaka. What's it Chelsea team Liasan? Someone on the Chelsea team is here, we are in shambles. And we are team on your mobile said they're in shambles. Let's be honest, we create more chances as singing. But you have proper chance far in the game. You know that we had all the proper chances. Apart from some money chance no nyayana, the Mendy, Eyibayana or yeah rebound no. That was the clear chance for Munyaya and Sankamutum Diashe. But Missy Mount two chances no nyaya. Somebody back crash him and can no one no. You know, I could admit say our boys were very wasteful. We still balls too much. Yeah. Because that chance is no nyaya. Munyaya and Kamu the Beshain. Equally Salah also got one take us over equally free pool. And also it was a very good chance. You know, for me there, I don't think that Chelsea is not in shambles. Chelsea is really there. Really there. And anybody who doesn't take Chelsea serious, no, now the person doesn't know what he's talking about. You know me, I'm saying congratulations. But me win, why are there? But I believe strongly this season, no, it's not going to be between Chelsea and Man City. It's just Chelsea and Liverpool. I believe we are going to meet again. And your Champions League finals and our semi-finals is going to be FA Cup finals. I know for some reason we are going to be playing with you because in the 2 league games you have draw me, plus way and I'm going to penalty share, which means that there is nothing to prove you guys are better than us right now. Unless on the league pegging or like on the league table, more ahead of us. But apart from that, because I game it was a good game. Yeah, you know, I'm condemning Chelsea, the end of Chelsea, I say. A team of my son almost to me stand Liverpool. Because I believe that Liverpool is one of the best teams in the world. So if we are able to match them like this, it makes us one of the best teams also. And already when we are defending Europe, you know, Charlie, when you're ready, but I believe that we will be able. And one more time, kudos, congratulations. Okay, you say Martin.
Okay, fantastic. So what do you think? For the Brian.
Oh, when you get Sir Martin, Maso Mohammed, so Benny for Michelle will be the Samotemenka.
Yeah, Tonka, would they not claim?
Master Mukaka, baby, I'm going to ask it in the Sir Martin, they can be visa. Yes, baby, I'm going to ask it, they can create me. Yeah, Mr. Mufancha. Sir Martin, first of all, me champion for a Osumina, so yeah. Na Enra yeshe Carabao Cup a course against Liverpool versus Chelsea na first of all Liverpool boss Percy dog Michelle yeah my congrats so now for the first time I think that Otra Sa Cup ya na Sana Cup no be person born no matches in the Barcelona. No say them for Chelsea for no kasa. But you see, no more kasa club FNJ Cup, no by you say club will say cup we say but okay for the first time 1981, 82, 83. And I think that the last time I think 2012. Not just a year concert, not just a DBH papa a DBH and for the first time, no man was a club they say it's a cup to take a crumble now, obey and for especially Chelsea fans. No person will prove point at your say, and yes, say, don't you mean the but I just say, and not any focus, so as I say. But I say, who prove yourself on GDR, me sure say, obey me, and Rami Pepon, not only a fantastic. For information on my boy, Chelsea, no, on my boy, I think, say, information on my boy, I think, 3-4-2-1, and Liverpool, yes, for this 4-3-4, I think, yeah, for. Liverpool for 4-3-3, yeah. It was fantastic. Push it for now. That means we'll be able and attack there. First will be a speed. Will be able to that speed, you know, and we not on more be. And you know, Chelsea folk get chances near the about Liverpool. Me say, and no referee no so no white so referee now white some penalty there isn't for near there. Me say I said I'm but then all the same, man, the approval say Premier League, you know, you check goalkeepers happen in man, the approval say yes, obey me still now top or forms also. Over the reflexes and now with me here now fantastic saves Emma Mendy, or you're the best in Premier League right now, best goalkeeper right now, the meeting your account. Them say, yeah, the Allison better to the one, make us a Mendy, why are you? Because any Mendy and Ken Run, Carton say Liverpool 8 me, and penalties. And car with me, to me say, as Eligua, and Kayan for penalty shootout. And mind you, penalty shootout, you need to win in ball. Penalty shootout, Dr. Persica, penalty shootout, a confident composer, and then swimmer would be part of a bet, they say, Obesen and after Obese. Look at a goalkeeper, just walk off a ball, be a patch, say, or Besem, or Babesem ball. It's me and Yamikawa, and now we had a fantastic match, but after me and Chelsea and Liverpool, no more yard. And I think that at the end of the day, Rebecca said, and football, you need your or like, and I mean, who said just 45 because a lot. You need like football, you need like room, and you say why we need an hour we need. You need your all like an as we need like. It's me, he said, and run the NSF partner, we carried yesterday, we carried out yesterday, so I think it's very good for Liverpool, especially yeah, World Cups be this season. I think they were FA Cup also support, but the FA Champions League ball. Yes, our cups like tournament.
Okay.
So I think that a bit why not just a team. I'll go in for title. Premier League is also St. Martin. Don't forget still now. Yeah, what chance see bit me actually. It's a Chelsea one of his I think they should be careful because Osha pointed there and Man City in terms I think and winning this Carabao Cup no can only be why my FC and my say yes we have something to offer. You need to ask for your man to yeah, Man City was and I think one of the people who said the bit in Yati and I see it for now they're trying to get I think it's me a money and yes, it's also I'm going more and more to cry, especially Mandy or one more de
fantastic.
They make a cut from the make a cut from what they say, you keep up. I think that keep up also what they be at it. And coming in now, best showcase you bet me. And I think that they are very fantastic for the keeper. And I think that Alice in book and I say when you're in now, I think that boy bet me up. I might me up for you. And I think that around there, St. Martin, yes, football.
Fantastic.
So congrats to you.
Fantastic. Before Joy say Ebebemuno, Yanko Nigeria, na yene omo technical director, Sanso Enam, or say technical advisor. Nigeria call AFCON ono group stages no ono enenya best technical director of the competition ekoso ewo Cameroon in the person of Augustine Owen Iguavon yene no monkomo
in the quest to fight for additional slots for Africa at the World Cup who between Ghana and Nigeria deserves a place in GLRadio. Okay, hold on. Let's hit on the line. We're going to Africa, Nigeria, to speak with their former player and also former captain for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Is the person of Augustine Owen Iguavon. Hello, sir. If you can hear me, good evening, and you are welcome to GLRadio in China, Asia.
Good evening, my brother. How are you? I can hear you loud and clear.
Fantastic. We are fine, Coach. Thank you so much for responding to us, Coach.
My pleasure.
Fantastic. Coach, first of all, we would like you to clarify for us the status of your position as interim technical director or advisor? We would like you to clarify for us, Coach.
It's very simple. I'm technical director of the Nigerian Football Federation. At the same time, I'm the technical advisor of the first team Super Eagles.
Wow, that's fantastic. Dear listeners, we are on the line with Augustine Owen Iguavon. He is a Nigerian football manager and also former player who serves as technical director and a technical advisor for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Coach, during the AFCON, you were so fantastic. We saw you. And also, during the group stages, you were named as the best technical advisor for the tournament. How did you react to this award?
No, I think it's not just about me, it's about the team. You know, without the team, the manager won't be getting those accolades. I quite appreciate, yes, I was giving the group stage manager of the tournament award. But at the same time, if the boys didn't put up such a brilliant performance, I don't think that will come to me. It's not just about me, it's about the team. We are happy, but we're not so happy that we exited in round of 16 against all odds. But however, I think we're happy with the performance, and many Nigerians were very happy with the performance. And a lot of Africans as well, so there's a lot of positives we took away from the tournament.
Wow, that's awesome, Coach. What would you suggest CAF should be implemented in the next AFCON? Do you think the AFCON date should be rescheduled due to the European football calendar?
I'm fancy na yebesa to asubim yebesa to asubim mamema Joy say emremu mamema Joy say emremu mechira guru no manemremu na yemrefi na fisem no hapa Joy enra de samutumro enra moye de binsida
say me nim say nkofo bi ba be chata chance na mi piama Dr. Percy Moni
enti
omo face o masa we just say pre match ni dey efe mi nka say match na enyefe but say Chelsea for ka say one ball ama Bruce amamu hu bi pe no I don't blame them because number one omo hu Chelsea ball say no a chepa yi what ma say statistics for match biani seen the stats on the GFP page for a very long time, maybe in the day. One, ball possession. You never possess the ball more than Liverpool. 2, chances created. You never created more chances than Liverpool. Big chances created. You never created more big chances than Liverpool. You created 3 big chances. Liverpool created 4 big chances. Big chances means 3 against 4. Unim. Niente umbeka say omanya chances big and I say I will explain it to them because they don't understand. Liverpool plays a very high line and a very efficient offside trapping system. Ultimately, and that phase of play must be seen to the end before the flag goes up.
Okay.
And it's a player no offside corner. Referee ni be na omo ma ade no so nipa be share goal ne wie asa na obema ade ne so and who ebe you say a chance and your chance we offside come let us share the same stats. Chelsea had 7 offside as to Liverpool's 1 and Virgil van Dijk no he has the temperament to play that offside line that I've never seen in EPL before. That maybe as or you come to stay in the line to the point that at times a small little bit pen now be now. What am I say? And one year or so, who will feel say one year chance, who can share go, who will share go new in a flag now. So you would think, say, it's a chance you have created. It's not a chance, so any chance, so offside. What am I saying? Anka Titina, referees no be cheat nina and sana ube feeling the one chance. Do you understand? So if you put it all together, ube feeling say Chelsea are ball man your chances, they be pre offside, but because of the new offside rule, say the referees must see that phase of play to the end. No, ube feeling say a chance, any chance. What do you say? So the Chelsea for Jina Hana Okamuka me joy say, "More Liverpool and now more ball." I understand because Chelsea has not played like this in a long time. What am I saying? Number two, we go to the stats there. The stats are showing that Liverpool bossed the game in every sphere. At the point, it was 6 corners to 0. What am I saying? Yeah, at the point, it was 6 corners to 0. Were we playing goal kicks to corners? What am I saying? It was a fantastic game of football. I won't take anything away from the two teams. But the way our passion they say this is their reincarnation be means okay, let's go to the issues of the penalties. What am I saying? Let's go to the issues of the penalties. At a point, yes, me I was sleepy and the person will be winning every home. What am I saying? But when the penalties start to go down the line, I knew Chelsea has to win this. I knew Chelsea has to win this. Because if you look at the players that keep coming for Chelsea and the players that keep coming for Liverpool, you ask yourself, has this boy got the temperament to score this penalty? Everybody was scoring their penalty. Everybody scored their penalty. And it was Kepa. Of all the people, Kepa. Whatever Kepa went through before the game, minimum. What am I saying? But for Kepa, and the way Chelsea fans are touting Kepa as the penalty hero. Before, on every penalty, baby, somebody said he feels Kepa can read minds. We go as far as saying Kepa or to me reading the pattern. Really? But on the day today, Kepa and Timmy penalty left for me back home. Put that aside. I'll take them back again. We played Super Cup with you at the point in time. It was the same Kepa against Adrian. Adrian won the penalty shootout. Where was Kepa? But they'll always tell you how good Kepa is. Kepa is a very good penalty keeper. But they are making it sound as if, say, be any hobby. What I say? Like there's none that we've seen before. The point here is this. Yesterday's match, me need a milk cup. What I say? I'm not happy about milk cup. But Asema Mimi can all the time. They say, for Liverpool to lose this cup and hear the noise we will hear there, So Obi will tell me yesterday, I'm celebrating this cup, and your cup I celebrate you. The depollution of the world, the noise depollution of the world, and I celebrate. I don't value milk cup. I'm looking for number 20, number 17, number 7. What's my say? If more page we now we catch us Martin say my yes.
Mike open so be man Mike Bremo. Mama Mike Bremo.
Yes, Martin. I remember when I sent a guru can say card the Emma crowd. Guru so be so chair here because you enter here. Guru first of all I'm sure you in bomb. The football I can tell you for a fact, and you can go and listen to other pundits and even referees. Because Lukaku goal no against Van Dijk, it wasn't an offside. But to you Liverpool fan, almost state to say it was an offside. The way you are claiming yourself Van Dijk or you're very good or certain offside, that Lukaku goal no, it wasn't an offside. VAR is wrong. I'm telling you, when you have time or thousand question be the man got Van Dijk. I do agree. Chelsea, create a lot of offside, and that was because most certain line is very high. But what you mean can just say, and I hear making noise. Who Percy, I not say Guru any Percy make I will group you more, and I more say, pack up with you, and you can't papa, Namon. That's what you say. And I know that you come out to
Ricardo, I'm still standing by my words. I never changed. It's welcome.
No, because you have celebrated, and I will say, rectify or home. Sanana, my father will blame you. Because what you believe in that?
There's nothing wrong. What I said is and I still stand by it. At the time at Liverpool, a winning Premier League, any Champions League, no, we had them as anyway the major focus on these leagues were nothing to us. We needed them more than anything. And then Ebanisana wouldn't call out for Bokran and found because he secret found because he and Salah other top 11 teams on Kobo. Now at the end of the day now we brand as of one bread. Now Premier League you go lose it. You see, at that time every team has its focus. At that time it was there. Now you see Liverpool now you bet me at EFL. As all the others have focus. That's
Dr. Percy, I do understand. Dr. Percy. So Meka said, and Meka Guru said, every cup is a cup. Menka said, and a cup will win you for so. What you are watching? Because you worked for it. So a match on boy, look at the way players in the brain. Obeka says how much we a cup for one. It depends on the quality of the game of boys and boy. Instead of Meka Guru said, every cup is a cup.
Yes, I go. Meka. Yeah. Every cup, a cup. Meaning, every cup, a cup. What I say? But I tell you something. Yeah, I'm not talking about Liverpool supporters now. Omo Bafu from now. Omo Lidi. Nyama BHU. Yeah, I support Liverpool. Yeah, I support Liverpool. Yeah. We have a history with that cup. We even gave the name of that cup as Milk Cup. I'm telling you, we have a history. Liverpool has a history with that cup. If you go, yeah, we have it 8 times. Now we have 9, more than anybody. But it has never ever been a cup that Liverpool holds in priority any time. Morata puts the banter on the page saying, Chimikaraga said we should be like Chelsea and aim for every trophy that is up in the season. Chimikaraga knows this. That certain cups for Liverpool are not cups. I'm telling you, they are not. Yeah, let me tell you something. Even in England, until recently, Carabao Cup, they don't even count it as major trophies. I'm telling you this for a fact. Jose Mourinho, in his first season as Chelsea, okay, never even saw Europa League as a trophy. Because he was winning a lot of big things. Then, when he came back to Manchester United to play that one, they asked him the same question. Do you understand? Then now he went to Inter and said, the achievement there, that Europa League, is one of his greatest achievements. Every team has its priority. Every team has its priority. I'll tell you today, for a fact, the priority of Liverpool is number 20. The league number 20. At a point in time, the priority for Manchester United was the league number 19, number 20. Fagging at 19, 20, and I'll resign here. Do you know why? They have never, ever, in the history of time, won 2 more than Liverpool before. What you must say? So, men freely say it's because of banter. It is the truth.
Debbie Guru, me freely say banter. One mommy or reason and Matthias here, but you don't represent every Liverpool fan. What you say? Somebody here. So Obeka says, and I don't represent every Chelsea fan. Morata doesn't represent every Chelsea fan. What you say? So we can take it directly to them, but the main can say.
There's a general Liverpool fan. What you say? There's a general Liverpool fan. What you say? Okay, let's talk about the general Liverpool fan.
But the Guru can't make a difference anymore. Priority, we had our priorities at that time. So you go for someone who is important. And you know, at that moment, Dr. Percy is important to us.
Dr. Percy, I never said I can't no. Move to media, but to me, my point was, but a Guru, Namika said, every cup is a cup. Uchia, Wadi. That was all my argument. Guru,
I tell you.
Yes, and I was here milk cup. Now, what should give my young boy a milk cup? Milk up your body say.
Oh, thank you.
It's the time has changed. Guru, it's the time has changed. Guru, listen to me.
It's not only about the time has changed.
Premiership not the same.
Mikado, football everyone is saying. Football everyone is saying. football e bonus.
The bonus saying.
Football.
The bonus saying.
Ball better. See, ball better pitch too. Ball better pitch too kwan die. Ball better pitch too kwan die. Now from football and kwan die, you become competitive. Your edge will come out.
Yes, good.
Then
But
it's a match listen, there are too many things. There are too many things right now. It's a match between Chelsea and Liverpool. How will they play? It's a match between Chelsea and Liverpool. How do you expect them to play?
They will always play good. Nothing you do much here.
They will always play good.
Nothing this season. Minimum. So this season you do much here how many times? Third time here. Now what should you say? You know this is very good.
They are all good games. Good games here.
It
will always come good. So you can't tell me say there is the overriding factor is only because it's a cup. The overriding factor for me on the day yesterday is just because it's a Liverpool Chelsea match. But you can't pull your leg out. You go in for the 50-50. What am I saying? It's the overriding factor. Anka Liverpool Koshia, Leicester B, and a West Ham B. Even the approach Jürgen Klopp will put into that match will be different. I'm telling you. You see it right from the selection, even though he knows, say, we need Anka, but he will approach it differently. Thomas Tuchel, if Thomas Tuchel had met a bottom club B for this trophy, you will see the approach will be different. But the overriding factor is Chelsea Liverpool. What am I saying? You can pull out your legs. You go in for it. The same way I hear Bantano. Don't underestimate it. Inside the head of Klopp, inside the head of Tuchel, there is a little banter going on no matter who they are. What do I say?
Of course.
So definitely that competitive edge will it will come. What do I say? Yesterday, for me, the game was beautiful. I can't take anything away from it. I'm not saying Liverpool outplayed or outfoxed or outboxed anybody. It was a fair game of football. Okay? And it went to the sport. On the spot, the winner won. But to come out beside the statistics and be behaving as if you guys outplayed, outboxed, like no.
We never said we outplayed.
Let's go back to the starters.
After watching a game like what we played yesterday, you can say Chelsea Massa. If you know they are grown, but you should know that what we got Chelsea as after
they met me, I can say, let me tell you.
Because the man can't answer because that's my basic can, you know.
Yeah, Murata Beka say the Chelsea team is struggling. I said this before.
That was before what?
Yeah, before we played the match. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Kotokoni Hearts, Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool. Matches beyond home. You don't use those matches a lot of the time to determine the strength of your team or the form of your team.
Bro, we spoke about this at that time, and now your players, break injury. Now, after all our players came, you are seeing the difference. What should you give Mikado? What should Chelsea give Nana?
Mikado. Take your time. Players now see more coins to let's see how they play in other matches. Because on Liverpool Chelsea match, you can't use that to ride the form of your players or the form of your team. Weekend crown. They were the best team in the league.
Okay, Mummianfa Bantanisia, Mijamu Ansha, Yebefa and Brenina, a Brenna so see a quas and pie Neocofa mid-names, the demand you look at news, no, but said when you know, catch them as Anticotoko and Endra Edim Kunim 2-0. Videos be a trended by referee no panic, your Facebook page, some be sure ma, or share one say a real and I say a clear panic and I say and your panic nina. Guru, what nasa video ni biashe, a panic yana.
Debbie Minyan
okay, Machi. Yebrenaso, Yenshana, Yenfa Jumedian. See, Prince Brown, Junior, our last comment, Nianko.
You senior, say, me demand you be India, say, the mechanic say, GLRadio waiting for the mechanic say, Monkos 20, and that there were more spice. I never bring
fantastic.
Most way feeling, you know, you didn't just my fearful in us.
Fantastic. Okay, Joy, say, our last message, Nianko.
Sir Martin, you know, producers now. One hour more tea, the Bia, so you don't want it. I didn't dare Hannah and Fan.
Fine, no, yeah, fine, fantastic, fantastic. Michael, yeah, go.
But you, Sir Martin, you don't namaste. Producers, you the money namaste. And a name and to me and come. Oh, on CHAO. Namaste. The ambassador mechanic said, GLRadio. When you are more, you know, a studio time. I don't know, Nabia Doma, you to make video. We're in a Boom Sir Martin,
fantastic. Okay, how did you manage now? See, Ochi, Michael, I name my daughter in cat. Joy says so by Sanso and Prince Brown Jr. so every boy a fee Dr. Percy and so Rebana fe Messi or also 80 by my idea good with them 80 meter sports are fighting Nabana. Yamia do for my starting. Can I win? I must say, Yanko Poncha Cobia, Yacobia.